12:11, so it's 12:04 a.m. July 24, 2021. Late Friday night, early Saturday morning, depending on your perspective. And while we were walking up here, we saw the same county cop twice. I'm sure he turned around and came back through. Probably look at our flashing lighty leash. And now we got somebody pulled over down there. Over here, the benches are still on the sidewalk. The gazebo paint is still wet, kind of stinky. $12:15, so it's 12:08. And the cop's gone from down there. So it could be any number of these cars, any one of these cars coming up the road now. This chick just stopped at the blinking yellow light and sat there waiting to make a right turn. Weird, huh? 12:26, so it's 12:19 a.m. And McDonald's is still open. I don't know if they stay open all night because it's a weekend night or what.
Yeah, they do. They stay open 24/7 on Friday and Saturday.
We're just sitting here, grateful for the true wealth. These moments of true wealth. Sitting here enjoying this nice night. It's like 69, 70 degrees. The breeze is nice, but it's not biting. So it like takes the bite out of the humidity. It's not all clammy and shit. Yeah, it feels nice out here. Yeah, I'm just grateful for this moment of true wealth. My little puppy dog and my wife out here in this little town. Yeah. John Dryden's got a quote about forgiveness. I forgot exactly how it goes. He talks about the benefits of it. Kind of keeps you from staying stuck in the moment that you're not forgiving for, you see. Yeah, it's a really, really nice night out. I'm grateful to be out here on this night. To be able to go for the walk. You know, I'm grateful for the little shit. I'm able to make the walk. After surviving a heart attack in 2019, surviving last year's health debilitating shit, and then this year I've had the same shit, gushing blood out of my ass and shit. Because I think my stent is defective, maybe it's causing a leak or something, I don't know. And police presence was heavy when we first headed out. Since we've been here, there hasn't really been much. We haven't been here that long though, since like 12:04 or something. It's just now 12:22. You can really tell when somebody's turning here following GPS. Got a lot of foot traffic out here tonight. Supposed to start raining later, rain like into the night. You know, long after this canoe race is supposed to start. This canoe marathon. And this thing is like Halloween. You know, Halloween, it seems like it always has inclement weather. Just there's once in a while, just every 5 years or some shit, or, you know, there'll be a decent night for Halloween. Seems like this event always gets shitty weather. It's like really muggy or, you know, rainy or some shit, you know. Weather that promotes fucking mosquitoes and shit. $12.37, so it's $12.30. Close the flatbed. Good dear rapey boy. Diddler of the child-minded. They say that pedophiles are attracted to children because their minds are underdeveloped, so they can relate more to the children than they do to, you know, intelligent women. So they can't really develop a rapport or, you know, a rapport with the intelligent women, or feel like men with the intelligent women. The only way they can feel like men is if they're dominating something, like dominating a child or something child-minded, you know? Yeah, we got them running around out here, all loose and shit amongst us. Yeah, if you got no sexual prowess, you'll find yourself diddling the feeble-minded, because, well, that's the only way you can get sex, is to rape something. And to diddle somebody feeble-minded, well, that is a form of rape. It's coercion. You're coercing somebody into doing something they're not supposed to do with you or for you. Especially if there's somebody else's life. Some people will violate the sanctity of somebody's home instead of just masturbating, and then wonder why fucking their sanctity of their homes and their influences' homes has been violated. You see? Well, yeah, sent it around. Now it came back around. Look at that shit. We're looking for instant karmic reciprocity up in this shit, yo. I won't be satisfied with anything less but fireballs falling from the sky directly upon them and their fucking families. Yeah, for real, fireballs, yo. I want to see news stories that they burned up. Yeah, spontaneous combustion, retrocausality, all the scientific stuff that if you understand it, you'd never do the shit that these little white boys did, right? Reaping what you sow. You molested my life, not your life, and the life of your fucking parents that didn't raise you no better. You're about to get molested. Anybody would hire you, which empowers you to do evil shit. Ain't that amazing? You never defeat karma. Never. Attributed to all the stupid ass shit passing for music in the mainstream. As well, the fans of this fucking current fucking mainstream generation are as stupid as the mainstream generation, right? Have you ever noticed that the influences of those who are famous are like toxic, good for nothing? While those who do good shit on the planet, you ask them about their influences, and their influences are always somebody not famous. Somebody, you know, the unsung heroes and shit. the people that aren't famous but should be, because, well, they do good shit with their resources and their time and their efforts and their energy. 12:42, so it's 12:35. Look at this, city police. Surely they haven't been at Speedway all this time. They must have came up the road and pulled in there and we didn't notice it. So we've been here, what, a half hour? Surely they weren't up at Speedway a half hour. So it's 12:43. Cop was just coming up State Street here, and a big, loud truck was pulling out of 7-Eleven. He decided to do a U and go down there and see what's up with him. He might even have pulled him over by now.
Probably.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that. That's illegal.
Well, you might know the person, know that they don't have a license or something like that.
Oh.
They may have had a blown headlight. They may have pulled out onto the street without their headlights on.
True.
O'Reilly's. Oh, and there's a cop down there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
He's screwed.
Yeah.
Fucking O'Reilly.
Finally gonna pay the ticket for fucking this shortcut. It wasn't really a shortcut. He wasn't supposed to be driving down it. A lot of foot traffic out tonight.
They're going back right now.
That's where they came from?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
That
see
way.
him. I didn't see him come through, so.
Oh, okay. 12:59, so it's 12:52 a.m. Word to the wise, there's always somebody who wants to do to you what you want to do to somebody else or something else. So if you want to torture a kitty, there's somebody somewhere who wants to torture you. You want to torture a person or bruise a person or rape a person, there's somebody who wants to do that to you. Yeah. It's amazing how worlds can collide and you could actually end up in a position where somebody like that has a hold of you, like you had a hold of somebody else. Maybe to force yourself on them, you know? Maybe to sodomize them. You just never know. Now look at you. In line to get sodomized. The minute you put your dick in somebody else's butt, you put your butt on the fucking line to get fucking sodomized because, well, you didn't get the anal from, you know, upstanding means, you know. It's like you took it, you know what I'm saying? You call yourself turning something out to something, right? The only time that that's legal spiritually is when you're doing it to somebody who did it to somebody else. Like, you know, any of the 3 white boys who touched this woman here in her butt behind my back. Well, she didn't do anything before that. So it's like, oh, you want to turn her out? Now look, if somebody turns you out, they're actually doing God a service. They're doing Yahweh a favor. They're bringing about you reap what you sowed, karma. They're helping the universe by fucking you in your butt until you love it. You'll never think about fucking doing what you did to this woman ever again to anybody else. Suddenly toddlers are safe, you see? Around you at least. Because you'll be a good little eunuch from that point on. Wearing your panties, keeping your butthole ready, doing the 2-finger dig out every time you shit with some vegetable shortening. Yeah. Make sure that your anus can double as a vagina. at any given moment. Getting used to the prostate orgasms. When the big black dick's slamming into your prostate and slamming past it, going balls deep into your little white butt. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and your dick just starts gushing cum everywhere, and you piss and go, you start fucking moaning like a little girl and shit. Yeah, and you're living up to finally what you were always meant to be. Because the minute that you thought to fucking goddamn push yourself on somebody, that's when you fucking thought to get pushed upon. You see? You want to push some shit in, something wants to push your shit in now. You see how that works out? Comes back to you, baby. Don't worry. Always. Always. It always comes back. Always. .102, so it's 12:55. Anyone see this story of them 3 dudes who were in their camper hanging out, and there was a generator too close and they died of carbon monoxide poisoning? I saw the story and I was like, hey, you know, I can make that happen to them 3 dudes that got together to force themselves on your wife and do stuff to your wife. Yeah. I can cause something like that to happen where, you know, when they 3 of them get together, they could just be the energy that they sent out when they did that shit to her finally came back to them. And something bad can happen to them. Something like a weird freak thing like that, like a generator being too close to a camper, you know? I'm not saying the guys that died in that event deserved it, as well as sometimes people don't deserve what happens to them, you know? But other times they do. And that's when you have to learn to spiritually discern, well, maybe they deserved it, maybe it was just they sowed evil seed and they had it coming. Here's your violent reaction to your action. Because for every action, there's a reaction from the universe, from the surrounding molecules, from the atmosphere, the aire, which is A-I-R-E with a little apostrophe thing on it. Here's the county cops. They were coming up the road.
Oh, there's one. He's going straight towards the highway.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people headed to 7-Eleven on foot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 106, so it's 12:59. That's either the same cop that just went up to the end of town and turned around and came back, or
It's a different one.
this one that just got out the freeway. And I'm thinking it's the same one. He's driving the same as the one that went up, all mellow and slow.
Well, that's me going
Like
towards
he's
highway.
patrolling the town. A lot of foot traffic. down there. Going to Speedway. Spartan Nash.
To meet her.
Yeah, 114, so it's 107. There's like traffic galore. Figure the races are gonna start in mere hours.
Tonight.
We're counting down the hours now till the races start. My ex-wife and I followed the races in our Jeep across 72 here at Oscoda, going up in 2 tracks close to the river to watch them go by. Stopping where other people were on the bridges, because we stopped at a few bridges and parked and walked over where there was crowds of people. Yeah, watched the canoers go under the bridge. Those that were all together. There's always like those that are way behind and those that ain't gonna finish at all.
Piggy.
125, so it's 118. City cops just went by. They'll be coming back by because, you know, they ain't going to get on the freeway.
They can't.
126, so it's 119. Got a bunch of foot traffic down there. Looking around. See, tonight's a night when they actually do need some police because there's just people walking around everywhere out here tonight.
Exactly. Yeah, right away. Let's check out. He might take the person right there.
Yeah, they're going a little bit fast. They might not be speeding though.
Haven't seen you see the cop yet.
There he goes. He's right behind that car. They're beyond the light. He's gonna follow him all the way through town.
Yep. Go figure.
There's some people walking way down there by the bridge. They always got too many fucking car lights around to try and get their silhouettes. That's why you ain't gonna see them, but you can see like the shape of them, the dark shape of them walking down there. Down there walking over the bridge. See him? All the way to the right down there. You can see him moving. camera filming, you just may not notice it looking at the footage. But there's actually people down there walking on the sidewalk. Spectrum. They've been coming through here late at night every night.
I don't know why.
The last 4 nights.
You're never gonna work at nobody's house at this time of night.
Could just be meeting somebody's wife behind her husband's back.
True, who knows?
A lot of adultery happening. It's part of why this world had to be burned. In the near future, it gets burned with fire, just like the Bible fucking told. It didn't foretell it because it told it from the future and sent it back in time. That's what people don't realize, is the Bible is actually a book from the future. $131, so it's $124. I just went a county boy. $134, so it's $127. We just came out the freeway going north into the business loop.
Yeah, somebody was in front of it. Probably not a worker, not a cop.
Going this be by. It's a really nice night out. It's like 69, 68 at the lowest. The breeze isn't cold, but it's nice. It's like the calm before the storm shit. There's supposed to be like thunderstorms later.
Severe thunderstorm.
Yeah, so. Okay, so he pulled in Speedway, went around behind the dealership, and came out of the dealership. Maybe they've been having a problem with people hanging out behind, like, the dealership on the railroad tracks via WR. Maybe he pulled in Speedway and changed his mind about going in. Who knows what it was about.
Ivan?
What is it? What is it, booty?
Who knows? I don't see him.
The truck turning around. Must have been in one of the places on this side of the road here. First car there, it's an accident waiting to happen because the truck went to turn left here and they stopped at the yellow light, all in the way and shit. Got no clue where they're going. Oh, I guess they do now. They had stickers on the side of their car. Hey, Jiminy. That dude lives in Cowell Creek apartment complex.
He's flying though.
Mm-hmm. $2:02, so it's 1:55 a.m. Someone coming out the freeway. Pardon me. There won't be no traffic for a long time, and then there'll be traffic going both ways. And from East 72 here, all at once. Some weird ass shit. It's 203, so it's 156.
Mm-hmm.
209, so it's 2:02 a.m. The time to buy beer has passed in this town. And I imagine we'll see a big influx of traffic coming from Grey Rock when they do last call and start shuffling people out the door. Yep, they'll come from that way right there. $2.13, so it's what, 2:06. Just never know. Could be a diddler.
You guys coming from East 72. Put on your shoes. Here.
$2.16. The potential diddler is still down there, and we don't know that he is one of them diddlers. One of them desperate boys. Who would actually want to just get a super hard on the minute they think of getting some of it. Get a hard dick for something that shrivels our dicks up because, well, we're not pedophiles. We sure wouldn't want to fuck a woman under those circumstances ever. We'd rather just not get no pussy, you know? Hey, there's starving prostitutes in this town. These motherfuckers, they're such hobos. They ain't got no money. They won't spend no money on their own dicks. Keep their karma level right.
There he goes.
So we don't know what company he works for. This might not be the same one.
Who knows?
Just imagine the shit that can happen to you once you become a diddler or molesty boy.
People spring from the highway.
Lots of bad shit can happen.
People sitting here from the highway.
Potential creeper turned left on the West 72. Potential creepy boy. Desperado in the desperate town. Carmela. In the desperate town.
No.
Yeah, now it'll go silent for about a half hour or so.
Or doesn't that?
Yeah, there'll suddenly be a bunch of traffic all at once. Anytime now we'll get the influx from Grey Rock. They'll come through here. There goes the city police, just drove by. Headed south. 2:33, so it's 2:26 a.m. He's not gonna go far, and he'll turn around and come back this way.
Uh-huh.
So it's 2:28. Sudden influx of traffic. All at once. These must be people getting out of the bar down there. So maybe they had the big to-do tonight. And Grey Rock was waning or something, who knows? .38, so it's 2:32 a.m. There goes a county boy.
Hey, he's flying.
Oh, really?
Me, look, he is. He got must be back up. Let's see what these vehicles are.
He's probably going down to the freeway.
Let's see, got this came back yet.
Hey, no, how many guys are slowing down?
He's really cool. We're trying to get to a parking lot on there.
Yeah.
We're going into the Ramada because it's the city police.
Mm-hmm. so it must not be a dangerous load. 244, so it's 237. Desperate town. Still no yellow truck dude yet tonight. $247, so it's $240.
Yes. Yeah.
249, so it's 242. There you go.
Yes, he's out of bones.
Little devil dog. Need another bone? I got some for you. Hang on. Yeah, he's moving at a pretty good clip. 3 a.m., so it's 253. Didn't the city police and the county police disappear down there somewhere?
Yeah, up in Ramada.
Little kitty's back out here. It's 304, so it's 257. He's under the bushes there. Yeah, he followed us home. I should have kept him inside. When I had him inside, I didn't realize that he was going to end up in this position. So, yeah. Of course, I don't know what position he's in. Some cats are cut out for shit, you know. Tougher shit. Like some women are just designed to be hoes. And you can't make nothing else out of them. It's like they'll never fulfill the capacity of a wife when push comes to shove. Like if you end up in a hospital or in jail or something, you know at least one dude is gonna fuck that bitch. He's gonna take advantage of it. Like a little Pomeranian taking advantage of you not looking so he can fucking eat some dookie. Or a piece of chocolate on the ground. Make it so sick so you have to pay for it. Town's pretty quiet. Pretty quiet right now. But you know, somewhere around here in one of these places, there's something happening. That shouldn't be happening.
So we're running his food. Where are you? Right here. Or that same person. Oh, not too.
He's up in the Burger King. He's on the side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little kitty. 308 says 301. Here goes the city police. The city police. The little kitty's still hanging out over there. Little bandit. Come here, kitty. Come on, cat. Come on, little kitty. Where you going, buddy? Huh? You taking off on me again? You're too little to be out here by yourself. Don't you understand that? Little tiny cat.
Are you gonna close the funny room?
There he goes, right there. Hey, buddy. Come here, little kitty. Come on. Come on, little cat. Don't you want to go home with me? Hmm? There he goes. Again. Bandit, come here, kitty. Come on. Come on. Come here, little cat. 310, so 311, so it's 304. There he goes. Let's see if this is any better. He went around the building. Could be a rapey boy. A diddler of the feeble-minded. Somebody who gets hard at the thought of fucking somebody with a child's mind. You know, our dicks droop at the thought of it. But these little desperate little motherfuckers, I don't know, they see their mamas chugging on K9 cum or something. You gotta wonder. Could be, might not be. Never know. They're turning down there to Ramada. Their flatbed. Hmm?
Are you getting drip done?
Drip done?
Yeah.
Hey, is it starting to rain?
Yeah.
Creepy night. We were coming up the street and there's this creepy dude just standing there. We're across the street from the apartment now. It's 3:33, so it's 3:26. Started raining, but it didn't rain hard. It was just like drizzle. There's a creepy dude up the street, just standing there. So we crossed the street to get past him. He walked. Looked like he went around the corner and stopped next to the bushes. Who knows what he was doing.